Hello, I'm Crypto Diamond, and today's video is on Unizen, a smart CeDeFi ecosystem. But before I jump into that, I do want to let you guys know I am doing a $175 cash giveaway contest, which ends January 14th, 2023. If you want details on how to enter this contest, you have to stay tuned to the end of the video. Now let's jump right on into it. So Unizen was a project that one of my community members dropped me in Discord to check out, and I told him I would review it and see if I liked it or not. And I, sure enough, really loved what I saw here on the Unizen project. I'm going to pull it up here for you guys on the homepage as well. Unizen.io, a smart CeDeFi ecosystem, and that really caught my eyes right there, seeing Essential and DeFi ecosystem all in one, and really wanted to know how that works, so I dove into it a little bit more. But let's scroll through the homepage and see what all we can find information-wise right here. And they do have a white paper. I couldn't find an audit yet, but it does look like they have one in progress right now. So the Unizen ecosystem is housing and aggregating trades across trusted first and third-party exchange modules to enable a Zen state of mind for traders. Unizen is currently powered by the liquidity providers below, but is continuously adding more and more sources of liquidity. And right now, the ones they do have is really good. I'm sorry if I worded that wrong, but as of right now, these are the liquidity providers for Unizen. So Binance Cloud, you can't actually access this in the US. If you click on it, it's going to tell you that you can't access it because of my IP address. I'm in the US, but it doesn't matter because I can still access Uniswap and PancakeSwap in the US. So these two do work. They'll take you directly to the protocols that you need to go ahead and get some Zen tokens as well. But they are the ones providing liquidity for this token, so you know there is some financial backing already. Unizen is the first CeDeFi exchange to combine the functionality of the first-party and third-party CEX and DEX in order to meet the needs of both retail and institutional traders. Unizen Exchange is able to find the most cost-efficient trades across a multitude of exchange modules, including Binance, and provide the best offers, reliable performance, and secure environment for high-volume trading, all in one seamless user experience. And as you can see, Web3 is really growing. As the crypto projects continue to develop, they're developing a lot more streamlined, a lot more smoothly, and even the layout format, as you can see on the Mac page they have there in the background, are just looking a lot more smooth and technical, and I'm just loving where Web3 and crypto is going, because it is actually now it's starting to become more industrialized, more known, and it's just getting bigger. Even though the prices are going down right now in the markets and it's scaring everybody away, there is a lot of institutions and businesses getting into crypto now while the prices are low and experimenting with how the system to work and finding out that they're actually better than the traditional systems and more secure and faster. So it's only a matter of time until there's full adoption of crypto happens. I'm not saying you're going to get rich tomorrow, but this is definitely some things you're going to want to hold on to long term, just from seeing how the institutions are adopting crypto right now. They wouldn't be trying if there wasn't money in it. I just would say, like, these are money businesses. They wouldn't be experimenting in crypto if they weren't thinking there was going to be money to be made. So some more things with Unizen.io is trade aggregation, sorry about that. Find the most cost-efficient trades across new and constantly improving third-party CeDeFi innovations, not limited to a single blockchain. So it does use multiple chains as well, not just Ethereum or Binance, but it does look like it'll be using a multi-chain platform. So dynamic multi-asset staking. Earn token rewards and private sale allocations in a hot blockchain project by staking your deflationary ZCX in a DMAS on the Unizen ecosystem. I don't know what DMAS is, but if you want to know more about the acronyms, you're always going to want to check out the white paper because it breaks down the tokens, and they usually have the token abbreviations and the abbreviations or whatever the project uses within the light paper or the white paper. Dynamic yield staking account. I did like this one as well. So earn continuous yield on USDC, so you're earning on stablecoin just like you would at a bank, and other stablecoins at a highly competitive yield, even compared to industrial titans. So it looks like you're going to be making more APY than you would keeping your money in a traditional bank, but banking is switching. It kind of looks like crypto and banking are going hand in hand and kind of intertwining into one super financial power. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but it's kind of looking that way, and it looks like it'll work better that way anyways. Less fees, less people in between, and less chances of things going wrong. Unifying the trading experience for traders and institutions alike. Retail traders are spending a great many hours every day to stay in touch with the latest market conditions and social sentiment. And that one I can say is true because I get reached out quite often to make commercials that don't even pertain to crypto just because people want to be out there in the market where you're being seen and getting their products seen as well. So this doesn't always work, but it is one method to growing a company. They also typically hop between multiple exchanges, and it's very time-consuming, stressful, and sometimes risky activity. Risky as in you can lose all your assets, and I've done it myself before. I'm not saying it's fun, but it happens. It's a learning experience when you get into trading. Or if you try to be a day trader and you just don't have the patience or the skill for it, you can really hurt yourself in the long run. At Unizen, we want to make all digital assets available under the same roof. Institutional traders are hesitant about entering the crypto market due to the low liquidity, security, and accessibility of existing exchanges. Unizen has institution-oriented modules whereby organizations, banks, funds, and governments can all sell and buy digital assets relying on a fully competent infrastructure and listings. That looks like it's going to open it up for the whole world right there. Those are some big words and some big shoes to fill. Hopefully, Unizen can fill those shoes. From what I've been reading and from what I can see, they are doing a great job of getting their footsteps going, at least as of right now. Here's some sort of the strategic partners that they have with Unizen is B-Trust, Block Unify, John, and Lunar Crush. Lunar Crush being a big one. If you don't know what Lunar Crush is, you're definitely going to want to look into that. I might do a whole video just on Lunar Crush later as well. And down here at the bottom is where you're going to find all the information you're going to really want for Unizen as well, such as where to buy the token, the Unizen operating system, which is right here. This is the actual platform that they use for your portfolio, your trading, what have you. So as you see, they have the graph charts there. You can go ahead and pick through different Matic US dollar tokens in different coin places. So these are different exchanges of Matic and US dollar Tether. I'm sure you can go ahead and find other tokens as well. I don't have my wallet connected because unfortunately I no longer carry my wallet on the PC due to security issues with making these videos. But if you had your wallet up here, it would show all the different tokens you can choose from on the network that your wallet is currently in. And if you're using MetaMask, you obviously know you can use multiple networks like Binance, Ethereum, Conflux, what have you, Matic. They're all on MetaMask wallet and other wallets as well, but MetaMask is my preferred wallet. And it shows your earnings as well and what you can earn. And this, they do have 2 staking reward pools right now. It looks like they're going till March of 2023. If you still want to get into this project and make some passive staking rewards, they're still giving out 25 million DMTR up until March 2023. And they're not giving it away. You're actually farming for it. You're claiming it with your staking. But they're pretty much, you're getting free assets for keeping assets there. A good way of holding liquidity into a project I see as well. And then here is the modules tab. You scroll down and it shows you how much money is going through each exchange as well, which I did like the breakdown of each exchange so I can see which one's actually the most popular right now. This is kind of a cool tool to look at if you ever have time and just want to see which one's popping, which one's doing the best. Right there in the modules, and the app.unizen.io has that for you right there. And Unizen, I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You did a great job of setting this up, and it looks really smooth as well. So they don't currently have a white paper, but they do have a light paper, which is a smaller version of the white paper. By seeing how large this light paper actually is, this is actually more detailed than some of the white papers I've gotten on other projects. So I'm going to say they're going to be adding a hell of a lot more because the light paper is always the simplified version. Then they add on to that. It's like the skeleton of the project. And then when you have the white paper, that's the whole meat, potatoes, feeling of the rest of the project in the white paper. But I did catch something in my eye as I scroll down here at the very bottom of the white paper that I really wanted you guys to know before we go ahead and shut out this video. So ZCX is an exchange-based utility token created on Ethereum blockchain as an ERC20 token, but mirrored on the Binance Smart Chain and can be converted into a BEP20 using as many supported bridges. ZCX or BEP20 can be staked by holders in our multi-asset staking platform, which will front and fuel the ecosystem and yield a plethora of cross-chain rewards, as well as early seed private allocations into prominent projects. So for holding the ZCX coin, what this means is it's kind of complicated in the wording. So the longer you hold their coin, the more opportunities you're going to have when other projects launch on Unizen. So you use these tokens and they will drop you tokens in the project for staking these tokens, which is actually a cool project, a cool idea, because what that does is it means that people are going to hold liquidity in that project. So ZCX, the Zen coin, and the liquidity is there, so they're not actually selling any of the liquidity. So if you hold that, it makes them want to hold on to it, not want to drop the liquidity, because when liquidity drops, so does the price of the value of each token. So this will maintain the price while keeping the investors happy, because they're getting drops from new projects that are launching, and they're getting them just for keeping their staking there, and they don't have to pull it out to buy them. And on top of that, that's going to keep their financial monies about the same, because they're not selling the Zen that they're earning either. They want to hold on to that so they can keep getting more rewards. I'm not saying they're not going to sell it in the future, but it does keep people wanting to hold on to their investment a bit longer. Some of the problems you run into with these crypto projects is they have super high APY. And people don't realize that super high APY is actually a distribution cycle. And what it's doing is distributing millions and millions more tokens than what you currently have or what's in the ecosystem in the circulating supply. And that actually drops the price. You're not getting less, you just have more tokens equaling to the same amount because the APY is so high. But if people start selling off their earnings, then yes, the project crashes. So this designed to keep the people wanting to hold their earnings, keeping the money in the market, and then they're getting the money from other projects that they can sell and use for their profits. So I do believe this is a great setup for running an economy in crypto because it's not set up to fail. And I do like what I've read just in this last paragraph. If you take the time to read the white paper, they really did a great job of making sure the economics and the financial stability of this project would be maintained. And I love how they did it. All right, there's really not much more information I have on here that you're not going to find here. All the information you want right here at the bottom of the page, and the socials if you want to reach out to Unizen.io or any crypto project for that matter. Twitter, Discord, and Telegram are usually the best ones. I don't see a Discord for Unizen, but they do have a Telegram and a Twitter. The two best ways to stay in the loop of any crypto project is to stay in the social media because they always launch new updates and what's going on within the project and their social media platforms, so you know what's going on. And I do say this is more of a trusted investment. I would definitely give this one I give it a good trust score. I would invest in this personally. They do have a coin gecko as well, I believe. Let's see if I can find it. All right, ZCX token. And let's come over to the token itself. And here you see the ticker is ZCX. As of right now, the current circulating supply is 254 million tokens. The total supply is 1 billion. So here's one thing you want to watch out for, because I know this was in the white paper as well. I believe they've already burned off 20,000 tokens, but they will be doing burns. So 1 billion is the total supply. This is one thing you're going to want to know as well. But they will be burning that supply. So every time a new project gets listed on the Unizen project, they burn a portion of the circulating supply, increasing the value of ZCX as well. So as more projects come to ZCX, the more profitable you're going to be making off your tokens because they're going to be burning them off. So you hold the same amount, but as they burn them off, you're burning off that value in those tokens and adding it to the ones that are still being held. So everybody's actually making more profits because the ones they are holding are becoming more valuable because you're just losing that supply and the demand's raising. It's just how economy works, supply and demand. So as each project comes on, the demand goes higher and the supply goes smaller, making each coin a hell of a lot more valuable. So I do see this one as a great investment for the 2023 or a long-term hodl. I am not a financial advisor. Do your research if you're actually going to buy into this project. Just because I want to buy into it doesn't mean you should. But it is definitely one that I would say is on the safer side of crypto investments for the 2023 season. And that's pretty much all I have on the ZCX token. All right, so the moment you've all been waiting for, let me come on over here. How to get an entry into the $175 cash giveaway contest. As of right now, I am helping one of my fellow projects, Stellarium. StellariumGame.com if you want to check it out. I'll put the link in this video as well. All right, so if you want to entry into the $175 giveaway contest, you do have to join their Discord and their Telegram and reach out to me, CryptoDiamond, #5881, with a personal greeting of your choice. Doesn't matter what it says, just so I know that you're there and you're there for the contest. All right, everybody, have a great day trading. Hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.